Hello guys, it's DontChewOnChewie here, and we're back. But this time we're back with a new series completely, and the series is tips and tricks, as you'll be able to see in the title, just up there. But today's tips and tricks is about support pillars and columns, and basically what tips and tricks is going to be, it's going to be me just telling you how I go around building some stuff in Minecraft. So, future episodes could be something like, walls and things like that, So kind of not really buildings, but kind of parts of buildings and things like that, if you get my drift. So today, as I said, it's pillars and support pillars and like columns, and I've set this little area up over here. So I'm going to show you some free examples, and then we're going to go and I'm going to show you how I go around building on this little platform here. By the way, this is the Blue Palace, and there's a building, you can just see the silhouette of over there. That's Dragon's Reach. I'm a bit of a Skyrim fan. That entrance is so bad. But yeah, let's crack on with tips and tricks. And I hope you guys like this, and if you do want to see more of this, make sure that like button below. I really want this series to do pretty well, because I think it's got the potential to make you guys better builders, and possibly give you some cool ideas. So let's look at our first pillar. Now, this pillar is just a very basic pillar. All the pillars, by the way, are 11 high. Excuse me. Smashing the doors. This pillar is very simple, This would be more for, like, in my opinion, kind of a bit of a poorer bridge. I don't think this is a very fancy thing, It's just got a bit of cobblestone walls. This is very simple, very easy to build. This has the exact same dimensions of this, but a lot more detail, see. And this is just going to give you guys some ideas what you can put on your pillars. So I've got these logs sticking out here, with the wood buttons on, kind of look like nails. So this is something else you can do. And this is kind of the fatty pillar, like this. Again, you've got logs in the middle, and you've got things like this. And I think an important theme that runs through pillars is this one here looks quite boring, You've got the log showing there, but it's very stony. Whereas on these two, you've got the logs here, you've got these kind of special block here, and it just adds to the build, It just, like for example, if you're walking up to this, your eyes are going to be drawn to this block here and this block here, and that's what you want. You want kind of a block that's going to contrast quite highly against other blocks, but it's going to blend in as well, if you know what I mean. So you're going to want a block. Let me try and explain this a bit better. You're going to want a block that fits in with your colour scheme, but breaks the mould as well of the grey in this case. So this is a fatty tower. These pillars are just ones I came up with in like 10 minutes. So I could do probably a lot better than this. This is kind of the fatty tower. It's a bit fatty in my opinion. But again, you can see we're using the logs, we're using the different types of stone, we're using kind of these blocks which don't take up a full block, just adding more detail to it. So now I'm going to go and over here to this platform I've built. I'm going to show you how I personally go around building pillars. So what I do is I take my midpoint of the structure, where it's a bridge, whether it's a ceiling of a coliseum or something like that. I take my center point and I go in and I find the exact center point. In my build, it is here. I'll just quickly check the time today. So in my build, the center point is right here, and I build down. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like this. So I build down. And now this is going to be our center block. This is going to be the center of our pillar. As you can see here, we've got a wood log in the middle, and if we break this block here, we've got a wood log. And I'll quickly show you over here. There we have a wood log going up the center in the middle. So that is what I like to do. Quickly grab some basic store materials. So I like to have a core of my tower. And then what I like to do is, depending on the size, this is quite a small platform, so we can't really use this big fat one. Okay, so we're going to have to use one kind of this size. So what I like to do is, I like to determine how far I want to build out. So we're going to go 2 blocks out like this, and we're going to go 2 high. Like this. Okay, then we're going to round it off so it's more circle and column like this. And as you can see in all these builds as well, it's very symmetrical. This here is just flipped on top, same with here and same with here. Apart from the middle block, that's kind of the block where you can kind of go a bit nuts. So I kind of determine how far I want to go out and make this kind of like diamond shape, like kind of sideways square, if you know what I mean. And we have a pillar up in the middle. So then you kind of want to add like starting supports at the bottom. So we're just going to add some supports just like this. And I'm getting a tiny bit of lag, which I am very sorry about. We'll just turn the render distance down to short for this demonstration here. So you want your kind of supporting pillars like this, and then you want to support your supporting pillars more, because this is going to be holding up, you know, heavy walkways, you know, paths. More than one person will most likely walk up there at a time. So you're going to want some safety, you know. You're not going to want your soldier just to fall right through the floor and die, because that's just, you know, that's just a recipe for complete disaster. Now, as you can see with all these as well, they all start with this and they all end with this flipped upside down. So this is always my starting point at the minute when I'm working on pillars. And then the next bit is where you can go a bit crazy. I'm going to do something a bit different here. So what I like to do is I like to curl it in. So let's take our center block. So here we've got 4 blocks and then 5 blocks. So this here is going to be our middle block. So we want to kind of curl it in, ready for this center block, is what I like to do, to give it kind of like an hourglass shape. So we got it here, we got it here, and we kind of got it here, but not as much. On this one I'm going to add some logs, as I said before, to draw people's attention to this block, to the middle of the tower, you know, and get away from all the stone. And then what I like to do is I just like to copy, you know, what I've done down there to the bottom. So we're just going to go 2 out like this and 1 like this, all the way around. You know, we're going to place a block here, a block here, a block here, and a block here, all the way around. This is a really, really simple, easy tower to get the grasp of. So we're just going to do the same that we did on the bottom here, supporting these main columns all the way around like this. And then you can kind of add like half slabs like this to build it all up. And then also a good way, let me quickly grab it, to add even more feel to the build, you know, is kind of just add, that's really bad, but add kind of like some cobblestone, you know. We've used a lot of stone brick on this build, and it's kind of, it's a bit monotonous, you know. It's just, oh look, there's some stone brick, you know, oh look, there's some more stone brick, you know. Just use as many stone materials you can. Of course it doesn't have to be stone what you use, but this is a support pillar, so it's got to be kind of sturdy. You know, this is just like a really, really simple, you know, pillar design. And, you know, it's not the greatest, you know. For example, I don't like these. So then you just trim them off, you know, you see where it looks. And it's just, building pillars is just basically, you know, trial and error. And then eventually you will get something and you'll just be like, yes, that's what I've been looking for. See, like this, it does the job, you know, it holds it up, it's got that hourglass shape, you know, and it's going to hold this up, and it looks like it, you know, it looks like it can hold it up, and in my opinion, that's one of the most important things, you know, it's got to look like it can hold it up, and this, in my opinion, does, just messing around this bridge a bit. So, this is a standard pillar, you know, a bit more advanced than this one, not as advanced as this one. And that is basically it. It's a very short video, but I think that's how these are gonna kind of be. This is basically a pilot episode. Of, do you guys like this? Do you want to see kind of these kind of examples of me talking about some designs I've got, giving you guys ideas on, like, walls. We could do bridges. The possibilities are just like endless. And if you do like it, remember to hit that like button, of course, but also remember to leave like what you want next in the comments section below. This one here is very simple. Maybe next time you'd like me to do more of a complex one. Yeah, say if we did like walls, maybe more of a complex wall. So make sure you let me know that as well in the comments. And I think we're gonna wrap it up here. It's a very short video, but there's not much more to say. I've given you an example, I'll give you some ideas. So this is very much a pilot episode. If you guys did like it and you do want to see more, make sure to hit that like button, because I don't want to sound like a jerk, but if the videos don't get enough likes, I'm going to think, you guys don't really want to see this and you guys just want to see tutorials. A quick thing on that, tutorials will still be out every week. But this week's tutorial is going to be, a more complex pillar. Yeah, so if we did walls, that week's tutorial would be a wall. So it's going to be 2 videos. If I keep doing these, it's going to be 2 videos a week. One like this and one tutorial. So make sure if you enjoyed it to hit that like button below. It really helps me out and lets me know if you guys like it, of course. And if you haven't done so already and you think you kind of like this kind of building style that I do, and you want to see more of me and you want to be notified when I've uploaded a video, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well, and you'll never miss a video. So I hope to see you guys next time. I have been DontChewOnChewie, and peace out, my guys. See you guys on Saturday. Bye.